What's up? It's your boy Stevie83 and I'm back with another react. You know what I'm saying? Today we're reacting to Tommy G going back to New York for the Freeway swim team. Now this, I know you might be thinking of doggy paddling swim team, but we're not. We're talking about the freeway swimming with the cars, and we're going to get into a lot about it. I know everybody's telling me to stick with the program, but I like making videos, and I'm going to make them about what I like to make them about. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. Hey, I mean, I'm not getting paid yet anyway. But it's what it is, man. These people crazy.
Really special for us, so it feels like some Batman shit. This just feels like a place where anything can go down.
Oh, look. There's one swimmer.
Holy shit. BMW.
There's another swimmer.
Lamborghini.
Another swimmer. That's a Lamborghini
We got
over here.
BMW here. We got another BMW here. And a BMW there. These boys came ready to rumble.
Ready to swim?
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks.
What's the next bar? I can't even remember it.
Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
M-Box is kind of the face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is, what can you tell them, M-Box?
Well, a striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it.
So are you telling me all these brand new $300,000, $400,000 cars are stolen? Nah.
Remember, Tommy is a white man.
Okay.
Tommy's white, don't forget.
You should know that your music is made in a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably
They always make white boys look goofy as hell.
in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot.
Not a goofy, bro.
A man from Queens is accused of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Nobody's more wanted than him. New York's #1 most wanted driver.
Can we address what's going on with Squeeze Benz right now?
We were going crazy. Everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the f up. That drew a lot of unwanted.
That was the first video they did last year. I didn't react to this one, but I figured we react to the new one.
Wanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months. He's laying low right now, not really kind of taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore just because we can't really let anything happen. We got to be safe.
It seemed no one could give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz.
His butt is locked up. I don't care what nobody says. They caught him. His butt's locked up. He got a...
Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting for the heat around him to die down. But either way, there has been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation.
Look at that. Okay, there's about... right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those are foreign cars. There's about 5 mil right there sitting.
And we're pulling up to a little rental spot that people go to, and we're going to meet some of the drivers in this game.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Where are they getting these cars from, them young boys? These teenage kids. They're kids. I want a Rolls Royce.
Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm licensed. I love to drive.
This is swimming right here. This is what they call now freeway swimming. They get on the highway, they go as fast as they can, and they bend in and out of traffic.
What would you say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how do you...
Heavy traffic.
How risky would you say that is?
To go swimmer in heavy traffic.
Have
Now, if these boys would ever give me the opportunity, if someone would give me a Lamborghini, I could show them my old butt can swim just as good as these boys can. Like, comment, and subscribe.
you ever crashed before?
One time where my boy right under me.
So, two drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
I've heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is or how it can damage other people. Can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community.
So they're covering it up. See, New York ain't telling you that all these accidents are happening on the highways. There's people getting hurt. There's doing this, doing that. Like, they're just covering it up. They're just covering it up.
Community, because some of the drivers in this space with the biggest
bam,
followings are doing this, and it gives the
him.
false impression that this is a relatively risk-free activity rather than something that is an extreme danger to innocent
Anybody that has driven a car, Tommy, knows that you can get hurt in it.
people.
I mean, they cover up their crashes to maintain like a good image about themselves, you know. And it's bad. Like you see me, I just post whatever. I don't care. You know, I post my underclass. They don't do that.
You are arguably the face of the drivers right now. I think there's not even a close second right now. Would you say?
Correct.
How is that? Like you feel like you're kind of the king of the space? What motivates you to do this?
Traffic.
You just hate traffic?
I hate traffic.
Don't
Do you
we
like
all?
traffic?
No, I
We
don't.
all hate traffic. Let's get it. Let's see how good you can drive, young man.
How worried are you about being caught by the
I
police?
bet I could beat him.
Not worried at all.
I bet I could
Do you
race
think they
him
have their eye
down
on
the
you?
freeway in
I'm
traffic.
pretty sure they do.
I bet I could beat
But,
him.
you know, whatever happens, happens. I don't think I'll ever get caught. And if I do, it is what it is.
Is there an amount of jail time that would scare you away from doing this?
Lifetime.
Life? You scared of life? That boy's scared of a life sentence? What?
How are you
Come
getting
on, bro.
access to all these kinds?
That's supposed to go out the window when you sign up, right? When you jump off the porch, that comes hand in hand, right?
Of crazy cars?
Family,
Scared
network,
of life.
you know, friends.
So these are your cars?
Yes, sir. We have a GCP RS. We have an M3 CS. I have an individual spec that I took like months to build, a Voodoo Blue M3.
Voodoo Blue M3. And he said it's a single spec. So he built it all himself, how the engine runs, how fast it is, all that. That blueprint probably cost just $100,000 for the engine.
And then we have a Cohen, we have a Huracan, we have track hogs. We
A
have
Huracan.
the biggest fleet
Track
in New York,
hog.
one of the biggest fleets in New York.
Let me ask the
$100,000
question I think is on
SUV. Yeah, it's a
everyone's
Dodge,
mind.
but it's $100,000.
What makes it worth it to rent to guys like license? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do illegal criminal shit in the car.
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like license that come through, people that we already know. We know that they're responsible if anything happens, they will pay up for it. They do market with our vehicles. We do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele.
So he rents the cars, these luxury cars, to that young boy to swim in and out of traffic. Where does he get this money, you think?
With a background check and whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $450,000 car, drives it like crazy, drifts?
Of course I care. I mean, we keep it to a certain extent, right? Like if I'm getting alerts after alerts after alerts with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us too, you know? It's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up.
Joint green and
how
red
is
like
a
a
19-year-old
watermelon.
with no insurance getting access to exotic cars? And
No
sometimes
insurance.
for free. License claims that the dealers are his friends and they simply like what he's doing. But let's be real, who's handing over cars like this just so their buddy can make social media videos? To me, there is more to the story that we are just not being told.
No, because the cars were probably stolen. Strikers. Strikers.
We begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs. Spot
Hold up,
Squeeze
let's
Benz
see.
and License.
He put the engine on sport, efficient sport. He put the chassis on comfort sport. He got the steering on comfort sport, brake on comfort sport, and all-wheel drive. So
License grew
he's
up
going to
meeting
stomp
at
that
before they
thing.
drove
And that's a
around like
rented car.
Okay.
And did you hear it? It's got a port injection motor, or whatever it's called. Pressure release
What's up,
valve.
brother? So you had us meet you at a Home Depot of all places.
This is where it all started, right here.
This is important to your journey.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever death car we ever did, the most popular one was Squeeze, and you know, the very beginning was, you know, in this Home Depot. We all met here, and then we hit the GCP, which is this highway right here.
You know Squeeze Benz.
Grand Central Parkway.
How long have you guys been hitting runs together?
GCP, Grand Central Parkway in New York. I've been up in,
Known each other for so long.
I worked on the trade centers building sky, when I used to build skyscrapers.
Does your mother know you do this stuff? She doesn't know at all?
Worked on trade
Your parents have
centers.
no idea.
I've been to San Diego.
Who do they think you're doing all
all
that?
over the United States.
Work.
They just think when you talk to them at Thanksgiving, talk to them about work. What do you tell them?
I make money.
He tells his family he's at work making money. Hey, his YouTube channel's blowing up. He's making
I'd rather not
$40K
tell
off
him
his
because I
YouTube
don't want him to worry
channel a
about
month.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like you're living a lie with your family not knowing this?
Not really. I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
This style of high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people living here how they felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me.
It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation are easily influenced by the things around them, especially on the social media apps that we have.
What do you think drives like young men?
When you can make $40,000 a month off of YouTube, if you're, that's a good amount of money for a kid that's probably still living with his parents or sleeping in his car, and he's getting $40,000 a month, no rent, no bills, no nothing. It's just free money for him.
And specifically
Don't do
to
stuff
drive
like
crazy
this.
like that. Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego thing and wanted to be a little more manly. If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them? Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
What do you think the people of New York
Nobody care about jail. That's fun. That's fun. I want to go blasting down the E-way.
think about you?
Some hate me, some don't hate me. You know, it all just depends. Like, when I'm walking outside, I've never had a bad interaction. When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures, they tell me they like how I drive. But from the YouTube comments, a lot of people hate me, but I don't give a f***. I'm gonna do this regardless whether people hate it or not.
Two with the F87.
You can do it and get paid for it from YouTube, or you can do it for free. Either way.
With my radar detection.
How wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
I'm like the most wanted right now. I've had an incident actually not too long ago where I was walking inside of a gas station and two cops was like right there eyeing me, and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shirt?
Yes, I was wearing the shirt and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down there right behind me. I think they noticed me, like they recognized who I was.
The argument on their side, I think they would say like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then there's gonna be 50 more, 100 more, many more people that take your place and try to do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people and stuff, but
You know what I think you
people
need
not
to
to do
do?
what I do because not every
I think you need to start timing it. And then whoever's next can start timing hers and see who's the fastest up the E-way. I bet I could beat him.
How often are you switching cars?
every day. I can't drive the same car for more than a day because it gets too hot.
You have good insurance?
I am the insurance.
So no State Farm or Progressive?
Nothing. If anything happens, if I make a mistake, I gotta come out of pocket.
Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
But there'd be some mental thinking going on to figure out how you'd make your next move?
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's, it's addictive. It's better than drugs in my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Do you
That
drink?
is your drug.
Never.
You do
Do you have any other vices
I hate when
besides
people
crazy
say that,
driving?
man. Addiction's addiction, no matter what it is.
This is my high.
So do you feel like this is
See
what
there?
you were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Yes. Ever since I started driving, I remember like the second every day I started driving, I was already
the right
I was
way.
crazy, but like I was already nice at it, like I was a natural.
Get a crowd drop.
Looks like we need engine oil
Don't worry about that.
and tire pressure.
We're good.
You've been riding this thing like a horse, huh?
Hey man, if I don't ride it like
Use
this,
oil
the
and
next
everything.
one will.
Wires hanging out the top.
How much do you think this
What's
car
wrong?
costs?
This one specifically is about like 100 and some change.
So when you're going to your rental guys,
That's just
how much are they
BMW.
charging you for a day for a car like this?
I don't pay.
What's in it for them?
They're my boys.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a $100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So my friends, me and my friends have been doing this for almost ever, and I have my own cars. I just don't do it on my own
almost
cars
ever.
because it's hot, I'm making videos and stuff. But I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, How you feeling?
I feel like the beginning, right before you make the bungee jump, like I feel the build up, like you've walked to the top, you've put the belt on, and now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to.
Put his belt on.
That's a little bit how I feel right now.
How about this?
Let's go.
I bug out for 1 minute only, and we see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Bug out.
Let's do 1
boy.
minute.
He got the wrong one in that joint.
Okay.
I think Tommy's acting like he's scared, because I wouldn't be. I'd be telling him, bash him up.
Yep, we're on.
Like Octane on Apex Legends. Look at Tommy, scared already. They're doing 22. Doing 22 mile an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Skeet, pin it, back to the left. I'd be out on the right, back to the left. I'd be already
Not too
dumping.
fast.
Not too fast.
I can do the cutting, but the speed is what scares me. Okay.
He's filming his phone and a camera. Look, in the highway.
Please, God Almighty.
Please, God Almighty.
Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. Don't go faster though. Please, dude. Holy shit, are you serious? Okay, good. Time.
Time.
Good, cut.
Man, we didn't even get to
I'm
see
sweating, dude. Oh, Lord. That was exciting. Because I didn't even let Squeeze Benz go that far. Like, there were so many times where I thought that was going to be it. What's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195 before. My dream is to always do 200, but I haven't had the right car to do it in.
Do you ever feel guilty doing this? Like,
out.
hey, I'm doing something that puts other people at great risk.
If I've ever scraped someone's car, tapped his mirror, or even crashed him, I feel like I would feel guilty, but I've never felt guilty doing it.
There you go. I get that Hellcat going.
Talk about the difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances.
The curly hair boy.
Cops literally don't know what the they're doing. They're not drivers. They don't do this. And they drive slow cars. Stand no chance against the DA.
Oh, you just changed it to sport. Sport plus, don't.
Oh shit, here we go. Now we got something going. Now it's fun. Now it's fun. That was a sound cue.
Hold on. Hey.
That was a sound cue. Get it, young boy. Go. God, man.
License? I don't want to go super fast.
Swimming that Hellcat. That boy swimming that Hellcat.
How often would you say you go on a high-speed chase?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
No.
Have you had close calls?
Look, they whipping in on him.
Have you been chased by a helicopter?
One time.
How is it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after I got away, but it was 3 helicopters on the other side, and it was recent.
Can you explain the process?
You try to get away from them as fast as possible, and when you do that, you try to maintain a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes, and that's literally it. And then you take an exit, get out of there, go to bed, go to sleep.
Go to bed and go to sleep.
It's not Tommy, that's what we do every day.
I know, but all
You're good, trust me. I promise you, your life is in good hands.
Your life's in good hands. You've been on this earth for 16 years, bro. And for 8 of that, you were a baby. Come on, bro. What?
Holy shit.
You were just asking about cops and how easy it is to...
Was that a real cop?
Yes.
What the f was that? Well, you think that was? Yeah. So we
gave
got
up
a
off
police chase
quick.
and got away.
Basically.
Okay, easy, please. Please. Hey, we're good on this. License. Come on, please. Hey, can you listen to me? Hey, I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel.
I get it.
You're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. Do you see how much? I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Sinaloa fucking cartel a couple weeks ago. Holy shit. What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
Likes, we'll check that video out.
I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything that will change that. There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at, and like that a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta
exactly. They ain't found me yet. They ain't found me yet.
Well, everybody else on the road. That's something I really like care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with as well.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
What makes it worth it for you?
I would do this often on camera. It don't matter to me. I do it every day regardless. It's fun for me. These people, by the way, these people are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us. That's why he just went to the left. He's searching for the car because we just ran from him. But we'll keep a distance. We'll be fine. I'll play it safe for you. But I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Like if he lights us up, I'm gonna have to go. That's something I can't promise.
This bitch got an angle, I got roused like the
That's
bangles.
what it
If
is.
I find out she's cheating, then my bitch getting strangled.
I was hoping the cops lit him up. I'm sorry, young boy. I don't want you to get
And
caught.
Box is a character.
But I want to see you spin that mug as best you can, as fast as you can.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not going to crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on you guys. You're definitely good, though. It's not hot, for sure. And then I was just right next to him.
What's up, man? Good to see you. All right.
Punch made that pro shit. Hey, yo, my
Love boy. Michael Jackson.
Oh, shit. Hey, easy, easy.
Shit.
They don't even chase no more.
That's the cops.
It's the cops. We're not worried about them.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more.
Not no more.
I never did. He'll tell you out of everybody, I love this shit the most. Look at him.
You get behind him.
Ooh, they're on his ass heavy.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's an airport cop.
It's because I got lit up in this car earlier.
Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic, too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
We'll be fine. The only problem about that car is that all four wheels are flat. He barely got any air in his tires.
Have you been on a chase yet?
A little one. License?
You're good.
That's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
I get excited. That's good.
Facts. I'm surprised you're in here, Tommy.
I am, too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next inbox like, hey, slow down, we got enough.
There's a cop right there, dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
Yo, bro, you can't run him.
Nigga, he's right there, look.
Yo, bro, you are not. I have my real plates on.
Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to something.
Yeah, that trooper's on our ass, though.
Oh, Lordy. Just for context for the people back home, there's a state trooper, 9 o'clock.
I just landed. I've only been in New York on the soil for about 10 minutes. Already almost 2 potential chases.
Let's go.
Get these plates covered up.
Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh God. So strikers, I mean right now we have a jailbreak Hellcat and we have a track hawk. We're in a kind of a networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up trying to strike it, we have people that are in the group chat that send us pictures. Hey, this is your car. They're trying to strike it. Once everything adds up, we kill the car or we try to get there as soon as possible and we just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, but some people don't care about information being leaked, but they will still try to strike the car. They'll just report it that, hey, someone came to me, they robbed me of my car.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
What do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company, actually. They tried to swap parts out. We kind of got an alert from the tracker saying that, hey, the device is disconnected. So we got there as fast as we can. And we tried to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like License or a Squeeze Benz hits you up for a
100%. I'm up all night. I wake up at probably 9 a.m. and I probably go to sleep at 5 a.m. Probably sleep 4 or 5 hours a day. We get alerts on our phone every single
That's
second.
a good
It's
night
just part
for
of the
me.
business,
You get 5 hours.
It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand the New York car scene. Tell me how much these scenes overlap. The strikers, the takeovers, the fast drivers, are they all kind of blended together?
In a way, yes. We all do the same thing, you know. Me personally, I'm not in the striker world. I don't drive stolen cars, any of that, but I know a lot of people that do.
Who are you guys and what do you do?
My name is AJ and I strike cars for living. My name is Ace and I do the same thing he do.
Hey, however you gotta
Can
make
we just
some
pull
bread,
up in a
however
random
you gotta make
parking
some
lot on
bread,
you?
bro.
How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit right here and the windows so they know the vibe. So when they see
Your car they hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick, with the stick. That stick shot up the window with the sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came, you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit. One thing that kind of concerns me, I'm curious about, is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like, what attracts you to this?
The adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
Average like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the tracker out of this thing?
Yeah, everything. Let me show you how we do it. So basically, you pop a window on the back. Once you get in here, you basically take out the screen right here and you take out all the wires that's behind it. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and the antenna.
Is this just for your personal use now? Are you gonna sell it? What's?
It's Vince Rob, so I'm just keeping it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so? What?
Just because the windows. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but I just won't.
But I mean, what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we take this and go take a hike.
How long have you been in this game for?
Almost a year now. Yeah, about a year.
How good are the cops at chasing?
They trash.
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Mad easy. Because they're not going to chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you will hit them.
What brought you to the point where like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
And are people like me to blame?
No, not you. Yep. They show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On the scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna place myself as good, bro. Because I can really be doing some dumb shit. Like, worse than just driving these cars. We live in a up world, so.
What do they do at City Field? What are we about to go see?
You ain't had nothing messed up ever happen to you, bro.
If you wanted to get a car fixed same day, you bring it there, you know. And if you want to sell a striker, you bring it there. Everything is there, bro. It's like the same.
That just bugs me, man. When not kids, but anybody says that they live messed up, they live in, man, you're choosing what you live in. Like, you can walk away from your life anytime and start over.
Like fixing cars and just everything in between, you know.
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot. So Mr. M-Box, tell us where we are right now.
We are in the heart of Striker City, New York. Out here are all the chop shops where all the crash outs, the Kia boys,
so someone
the
probably just crashed their car here.
This is a crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see, honestly, because of the paint, yeah, this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater, so
it's probably just someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection, so this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get, and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy, you're the right person, all of a sudden you're paying $600 for the same job with labor.
So if I have to get rid of something, do I come to a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of?
Like we had spoken to our man about, you can either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker it is, if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire, maybe you bring it here for junk, maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you can get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW or Benz. It could be an insanely nice car that you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
Man. purple and black, the plunk. Ooh, that's nice. I like that BMW. That's why I got no tires.
That was crazy. Just stop.
Dude, that was crazy.
Just stop.
That was, I never seen some shit like that.
Just stop. What?
You almost hit that track car.
Where?
No, he didn't. Jimmy's
I'm the slider of the fucking group, bro.
Okay. Let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport Package. It don't get better than this. It's the best drift car you could get. $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
And you just use it as your personal car now?
No, not really. I just bring it to do dumb shit like this.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
No, nothing comes up into the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in New York that the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across
But there's
NYC.
also thousands
But keep
way
in
to
mind
get
this
around
rule:
that.
no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead. So, to you, what is the hardest part about this business?
Taking a car. Taking a car for sure, because you gotta hop through the window, it's a process and all of that. It takes too long.
What about the person that owned this car?
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment. He has full coverage. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get a new car.
I don't want to hype this up, but in a weird way, does he actually come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit.
Don't
This car's like $10,000. His insurance definitely cut him a check for like 30.
I don't know how it works.
You know?
Oh, helicopter again. There's a lot of deja vu from last year, guys.
We got a dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. All right, this has been a legendary interview. Stay safe. Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you. I'm going back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice talking to you.
That's going to do it for us today, guys. Make sure you hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what you think about all this. We're going to see you tomorrow, though.